Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Map Making with me, BonBonB. I'm BonBonB. You, of course, are very, very welcome. And what's all this? 2 episodes in 1 week? Well, the truth be known, I'm disgruntled by the slow progress on this map, which, to be fair, I'm doing half an hour a week. We're up to episode 14 now, but basically 13 weeks in, which is just 6.5 hours work. At this rate, the thing's not going to be finished before Christmas. So I figured it's about time I upped the ante, and especially as I'm not able to complete Ostriv at the moment and various other bits and pieces going on, I reckon I can easily pump out an extra episode, maybe 2 episodes a week. So anyway, that's the cunning plan. What you're seeing today is me not liking my last bit of work and basically retooling it completely. This ends up much better, by the way. I know you're looking at it now thinking, hang on a minute, this is not looking good. No, it isn't at the moment, but the end result comes out okay, and I'm much happier with it. What I produced before was just, well, it was crud, wasn't it? Be honest, it was crud. It wasn't even 1 star. Anyway, yes, I play about with this a lot and tweak with it a lot, and then tweak with it a lot more. End up using roads as a guide to try and get this thing looking a lot more squared than it actually was, rather than freehanding it. And roads are a good tool for that. The amount of times you use a road to make sure everything's perfect. I know there are mods like precision put my teeth back in. Precision engineering and things like that. That sort of tool is available, and other bits and pieces as well. But roads are just the right thing. So what we've got here, this is in the harbour. Now the idea of this harbour, it's going to solve, blimey, teeth really aren't in, serve multi-purpose. It's going to be a marina for the posh yachts, and also it's going to be somewhere for the big cruisers, and obviously shipping, whatever, or to be able to come in. I won't be putting those in myself; those will be for the city builder themselves. But I will have a shipping route entering the harbour. This particular little island is definitely going to be intended for show, really. This is going to be for your posh yachts and whatever. I might even pop 1 or 2 posh yachts into it in the actual main build. What you're seeing here, this doesn't work, by the way. This is me thinking, it's a good idea. What I'll do is I'll put down these roads, and then I'll dig the trenches in between. Let me get these roads down to ground level. Come on, sort yourself out, BonBon. But yeah, the idea is to use these as guides, but they're just too narrow. These 2 gullies here, I've tried here to get the sea level just to become like a canal into there, but they were just too close together. So that's what I'm trying to do there. In case you're wondering what the hell I'm up to, building an S-shaped road. Yeah, no, it's just not working. So anyway, I get there in the end. Lot of tweaking. And if I'm completely honest with you, after this episode, I did about another hour's worth of work just getting things level. Honestly, there's plenty of behind-the-scenes tweaking just to get this finished. So that's an extra hour to the work as well, on top of the 7 hours. So I'm probably up to about 8 hours worth of work on the map so far. And I'm not sure how much it's going to take to finish it. Here I am now, just using that one road as a guide there, and then just going to visually align it on the other sides as well. The water's pouring in. I'm happy with that. And of course, we're going to get floods. Working with floods is always fun, of course, as the water pours off the other side of the island. Of course, this is all adding to the amount of time it takes to build while you're waiting for the water to settle down and find its place. Yeah, pause the game, the water won't flow through, and that works a bit better. But yes, now I'd like to say thank you to absolutely everybody who's commented about my recent ill health. I'm feeling much better now. My rashes have pretty much subsided. I've got a little bit on the go, a little bit red skin, but it's not itchy anymore. My left leg, however, is still swollen like an elephant, and yeah, there's no real no pain or discomfort. It's just getting my trousers on and off, and of course things like running to catch the bus doesn't happen at the moment. Not that I ever catch the bus or even try to run, but that kind of thing, that kind of exertion, just cannot happen at the moment because oh dear, look at this. Delete the road and yeah. The thing. Oh, do you know what? I'm looking at that now when I'm creating, going, oh bloody hell! I thought I had that fixed, but no. Anyway, it all fills itself back out there. Quite happy with the general shape. Of course, now it's getting the terrain to match without being too glitchy around the outside, because I want it to, I don't want to have a gap on the inside of the what's the word, harbour wall there. But then when you match the harbour wall, it kind of wants to clip out on the outside of the harbour wall. And then you'll use a softening tool, and what happens when you use a softening tool? It then goes back onto the inside again. Yeah, this was a real battle to get it to do what I wanted it to do. It's not perfect, the finished job. It's not perfect. I'll hold my hands up and say that. But it's not far from what I intended. And of course I may go back and tweak in the latter stages before I release the map. And the things that aren't quite perfect that I want to do again, still not happy with this. Look at that. I think, oh bloody hell, look. Yeah, I think I decided I was going to go back and tweak these at the end there. But yes, it just doesn't do what you want it to do sometimes, this game. And it's so frustrating. Look at that going, okay, right, I can fix this now. Move it. Oh, hang on a minute. What? And what? And oh, sod it. So in the end, I decided the only thing we could do was to delete and to rebuild, and then use move it to. There you go. It doesn't connect. It doesn't want to connect. Darn it! the fun we have for this game, trying to get the game to do what you want it to do when it just doesn't want to do it. But God bless the Move It mod. God bless the Move It mod. What would we? Oh, Sam, if you ever watch this, you are, my friend, a legend. Right, yes, we'll just bring that up. There we go. I know there's the terrain align height button now, and I completely forgot in the last episode that it was there. But I have recorded this since Monday. I've recorded this, so I have read your comments, and I know I'm a bit of a dilp for not doing that. So yes, now in the next episode, whenever that will be, I haven't actually really planned ahead for the episodes in terms of when they're going to be. Now let me think about this. So Monday's map making day, Wednesday is today, which was Ostriv, with no sign of being able to fix the computer, just time as much as anything to reinstall the system, and just have got 101 other things to do. So Ostriv's just going to go on the back burner for now. So Mondays and Wednesdays for map making, but I'd like to get a third episode in if I could. Sunday might be the day for that. Now I do like to try and put out my tutorials etc on the Sunday, but once again it's finding the time, because tutorials are really time consuming. This episode of map making, you're talking, let's say, half an hour plus editing, say an hour in total. Even a 5 or 6 minute tutorial can take 2 to 3 hours. And if it's a complex tutorial, we're going to be talking anything up to about 8 hours. And so that's a 10-minute show for 8 hours. Yes, it gets the views, which is great, but it's a lot of time to invest. Whereas this can be popped out just like half an hour build and then half an hour of editing and voicing. So I think Sundays is a possibility, is a permanent time to get this map rolling along. An hour and a half a week, we'll get there 3 times quicker, finally. Anyway, yes, in the next episode, as I was trying to tell you, I'm thinking what we'll do is we will connect up this harbour island with the mainland island, because obviously the mainland here is actually an island. But yes, you know what I mean. We'll connect this harbour up with the nearest piece of land available to it. I've picked out a custom asset specifically for the purpose, and because this map is going to have a few, it's not going to be massively heavy on requirements, but there will be some custom assets required for the map, more so than with Merrickstowe, which was pretty vanilla mostly. I think it had six requirements, I think, for Merrickstowe, and that included the theme, the LUT, and then some of the trees, they weren't really required. They were just for a little bit of detailing here and there, and if you didn't subscribe to them, it didn't make any difference really. So there. Anyways, so that'll be the next episode. Just putting down a little bit of road and a bridge to connect this island up with the mainland. I know exactly what bridge I want to use. It's going to work perfectly, absolutely perfectly for the purpose there. Right, that's it for today. Thank you very much for watching, commenting, liking and subscribing. Join me tomorrow morning for What Map, because you know you want to. Come on, you know you want to. And yes, and hopefully probably Sunday we'll get that bridge down and we've got to push this map along. I want to try and get it finished within the next, I don't know, couple of months, maybe, possibly 3 episodes a week. Yeah, maybe a bit longer than that, but we'll do our best. We will get there, I promise you. Anyway, that's it for me today. You've been the BonBonB Elite because you tolerate me from whatever I put out. I've got to love you for that. And yeah, that's it. That's me done. I'm now warbling because I've left myself too much time to talk over at the end. But I'm going to go now. Have a great day and sleep well if you're going to go to bed now. Bye now.